What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping by and watching these videos. I hope this is a help to you. Today I'm going to be talking about sin. It's kind of like something I don't really want to talk about, but it's something I kind of gotta. Basically, sin is disobeying God. When God says we're supposed to do something and we don't do it, that's sin. When we don't do something that He tells us to do, it's sin too. So if we do something He tells us not to do, it's sin. Or if we don't do something that He tells us to do, that's sin too. It never really works out for the best. God really outlined what was the best life for us. He knew what was good and He knew what was bad. And He told us the things that were good for us, and He told us to do the things that were good for us. And the things that were bad for us, He told us to stay away from those things. And so He kind of outlines that in the Bible. And he outlines that in the Bible, and He wants us to know it, okay? I'm going to read James 15, James 1:15. There is no 15th chapter of James. So this is James 1:15. Actually, I'm going to read 14 and 15. It says, "But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust, and enticed. Then, when lust hath conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death." Okay, I'm going to continue on. It says, "Do not err, my beloved brethren. Every good and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, neither shadow of turning." Okay. So, James is saying here that our lust, the things that we lust after, there's specific things that we do lust after. It's temptations, what he's really talking about, that we lust after or that we're tempted by when it's conceived. It's enticing, but then it conceives. When we conceive it in our head, when we nourish that thought, that lust, whatever it is, when we give thought to it, when it's conceived, it bringeth forth sin. And then sin, when it is finished, it bringeth forth death. Every time. Every time. No matter what, sin always brings forth death. Always. It's not good. God knows what's good and He knows what's bad. And He just tells us to stay away from sin. Okay? It's not like He's trying to ruin our fun. He just knows that it's going to hurt us. Let me just give you one example. Actually, I may give a couple. But here's one example. He says getting drunk is sin. Okay? I know many people might not like that, but the truth of the matter is it really affects someone's physical condition. It really affects their liver. It affects a whole bunch of other organs too. Alcohol is very unhealthy. It's very unhealthy for them. It also sometimes leads to them doing decisions that just aren't very smart, or doing things that just aren't very smart. It's just not good. Okay? Sometimes there's people that are even getting in the car while they're drunk. They drunk drive, and then it does lead to physical death. But when it says physical death, sometimes it may build up over a specific time. So for someone, let's say, that uses drugs, they may start on drugs, and they get more drugs and heavier drugs, and it just keeps on going, and then sometimes they end up addicted, and then there's overdoses or other things that involved, and it just produces death. It's just not good. In one sense, sometimes it produces physical death, but it always produces spiritual death. And let me just say this, spiritual death just means separation from God. Separation from the Father. And we already looked at this here in verse 17. It says, "Every good and every perfect gift is from above, which cometh down from the Father of lights." It's not like God is withholding something from you when He tells you not to sin. It's not what He's doing. He's got something better for you. He's the Father of lights. He wants a relationship with you. He wants something better for you. Okay? So I wanted to make that point. I mean, I could really go into examples all day long, but I don't think I need to. The point is, there is something better than sin. It's a relationship with the Heavenly Father and the gifts that He gives. Okay? So I hope this is a help to someone, and I hope someone is enjoying these videos and that someone gets a benefit out of it. This is all for you guys anyway. So, anyways, I hope this helps. I hope this is a blessing to you. God bless you guys, but you guys are amazing. You have so much creative value, and I do mean that. And I do believe that, no matter who you are, God created every single person to have value, and that includes you. So, anyway, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. I hope you continue watching and see other videos, or if not, that's fine too. So, I guess I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.